get slapped. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Man, talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them. But y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
Killer Cali, go post that you like a lot of to the clip in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no loner. California, ill as pneumonia when we can fold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers now, pulling the out to show you, but your brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game coded in polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'm a yeah, put it in.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. McLeod now returning it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running. Get it.
They go play action on first down. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Dallas.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down, play action. Brought in right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
6-yard line.
Ready? Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. The third down run with Blue. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Valus Jones now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Regular.
So already on their first drive, they're going to burn a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Hey, tight.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Short pass brought in. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier and now totally stuffed on that one.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. He has this down to the 34. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to be Cowboys football. And they can't call the return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Looking in the air here. Throw secured by George Pickens. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Dallas sent its punching unit onto the field. Velus Jones waiting for it. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Pulled in at the 20. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Round 80! Pass. What's up?
On 1st down, Allen. He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Bills have a 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Allen now on 1st down. He's at the screen with Shakir at 1. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Allen on the play action. Headed out right. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Play action now with Allen. And is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Imagine the weather's playing a role here. Instead of trying a field goal, they're going to go for this. They'll go. Allen. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. That's good for a Buffalo first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll get back to Orchard Park after this. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points.
Half. Hey, tight.
First down throw for Allen. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Half 85. 180. Right now, boys.
On the sneak, it's Allen. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Bills start to fight back with their first points in this game. Josh Allen, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. McLeod now returning it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Blue. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They work against the blitz. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Set. 60 boxes. Go.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ready, set.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on.
He'll look to throw. And screen here to Blue. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Okay,
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready! Ready, ready!
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. He's got to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go! Step!
On the give, it's Miller. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that's good for a Dallas first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now! Yep.
Working now from the gun. That's cut at the 4! And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
At the 2-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
You're not ready.
And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready! Hey, tight.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll go play action. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Throws caught, and he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throwing on seconds. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Narveson will tack on the extra point. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. On the return, here's Jones. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that, right near the 25-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd down now. They need 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here
we go, check him out. Move. Check the call,
What's that?
Allen fires out wide, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Half. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Round 80! Hey, home. What's that?
No design run. It's Allen. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Half 85. What's that?
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Short pass brought in. A lot of space ahead. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, tight. We're gonna do something. What's that?
There's a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
That's completed out to the right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Eddie! Alert! Sub.
Now Allen. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on. It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Here's Miller on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Here's a design run. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Brown 80! Alert! Look out!
On 1st down, Allen. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's cut at the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10.
180! Alert! 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 What's that?
From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
180! What's that?
Back to the air, Allen. He finds Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
180! Half. What's that?
Allen the play action. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
319. Half 10.
Check. Motion.
That's it.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Off 52. It's it.
Third and goal for Allen. Makes the catch. We'll call this a 4-yard pickup. So now the question becomes, Brock, will they go for this or will they punt?
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Leaving the offense out there. It's fourth and goal from the 1.
5 wide. 380. What's that?
It's a design run for him. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Here's Miller on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Ready up.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Into the hands of Pickens. 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Dave, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Come on. Buffalo 18, 19, charge, 18 Cardinal. 60 by 60.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. On the move, past the 40. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that one nabs them 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then, boom, get the right pocket, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Ready.
going to the ground again on first. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
70,
Blue here from the pistol. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
319.
Another carry for him. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Allen on 3rd down. We got the football, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And he'll try to hit this one well. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Ready, right?
Up the middle, Blue. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Okay.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Working on 1st down. Brock isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
This is complete to Ferguson on left. And they make the tackle at the 38.
You know, they really love that Dre Brown because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Gets everything he has under this one. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All 52. What's that?
Desperation time here on 4th. This is brought in by Coleman. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd
Half
and
85,
8.
half 85. Look out.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They get an even 10 on that play. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
At the 48-yard line.
Half. What is that?
Allen setting up to throw. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, or the other areas of the team pick each other up.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Rocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
319! Half.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Finds the in route complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Come on. Set.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well. Get another shot across the bow of the ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
319! Gun!
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
26.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Brown 80! Hey, tight. That's it!
Allen. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Thrown to double coverage, odds are against you.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
Monday.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. We need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Another one caught by Coleman. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They went for it, got the 4 yards they needed. That keeps this drive alive.
First down.
All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Round 80! What's up?
They give it to him again. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Hey, home.
Coming, double up. He's coming, double up.
Alert! Look up.
They'll go, Allen. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
56.
First down throw for Allen. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Dose of the hurry up here.
48-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Here we go,
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal.
They're drawn up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points,